Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. See who is here. If this is your first time, my name is Precious. On this channel I help you understand that family and relationship is a work in progress through my videos. Consider to press the subscribe button if you like my videos and the notification bell. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I made a video recently on contraception, how contraception basically almost ruined my life. And if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to put on the description section. But I also promised on that video that I'm going to be making another video, a follow-on video on how to get pregnant or how to conceive after contraception. So this is that video, and I know that many of you have messaged me to ask me, when are you going to make the video? I'm making it now because I have to fulfill my promise. So contraception, being on contraception, having all those symptoms, contraception giving you the different things I mentioned on that video, making you don't really know your cycle anymore, you don't really know your body anymore, you don't understand what's going on. What are you going to do? And you still want more kids. Like, it's not like you're done having kids, you still want more kids. What are you going to do? Now, having kids is a beautiful thing. It's a blessing from God. Before you have children, people always plan, people always prepare, because it's a project. Like, you know, like the way you plan for every other thing in your life, you actually have to plan like ×2 for bringing another life into the world, or bringing another human being into the world. Is a lot more planning to do. So, but when it doesn't happen, especially after contraception, what are you going to do? So this video is all about what to do after contraception, like trying to conceive after contraception. This is something I've personally experienced myself, so I'm going to share with you the things that I have done, the things I'm doing, and all of that. So the first thing you want to do, this is like, it's just what you need to do, is you don't have to wait the month you want to conceive. I'm talking from experience now, because I've experienced it both sides, where the month I went off my contraception, I got pregnant, and the month I went on my contraception, it took me long to get pregnant. So I've experienced it both sides. But to be on a safe side, you don't have to wait until when you're ready to, like the month you want to get pregnant, that's the month you're going to go off contraception. I would advise go off contraception few months before you actually get pregnant, so that your body will regularize, you'll be able to monitor your ovulation, track your cycle, and a lot more. Your body is going to come back to normal basically. So that's my advice. Number one, go off contraception months before you start trying. This is the thing that I didn't, well, it's because from experience I've always gotten pregnant, so I didn't know that I have to go off contraception a long time before I start trying. So go off contraception just to make your body go back to normal. Some people, their body go back to normal like straight away. Some people, it doesn't go back to normal. So how are you going to know if you're one of those lucky people that their body goes back to normal straight away? You're not going to know. So the best shot is to be on the safe side by getting off contraception months before you get pregnant. That's one thing you need to do. Another thing that you need to do is, which may sound a bit weird for some people, but from experience I have seen it, is you have to agree with your partner. It's amazing how some women, not the ones on this channel, because I know you guys are amazing, some women actually decides to get pregnant without letting their partner know. But for me, I would always encourage every woman to do was make sure you're in agreement with your partner. Make sure as soon as you get off your contraception, you're in agreement. In fact, even before you get off your contraception, you are in agreement with your partner that you want to start trying. Don't do it secretly, please. Be a good woman like you always are, okay? So plan with your husband, plan with your partner that you want to start trying for another child. Another thing that you want to do, which you would expect me to talk about, is that you have to pray about it. Pregnancy, having a child, comes with a lot of responsibilities. You need the grace of God. You need God to be able to sanction whatever plans that you have. I always pray. I always ask God for an addition. I always say, God, if this is your will, let it happen. This is what I wish. But obviously, I want your perfect will in my life. So if you're a Christian, I would actually encourage you to pray about it and let God plan it for you. Let God direct you through the process of pregnancy and delivery, honestly, because you need God to be able to help you. Even if you're not a Christian, whatever religion that you practice, just seek the higher powers to help you through the process. Another thing that you want to do as well after you've gone off contraception, you need to see your GP. I always see my GP. Whenever I think, okay, I want to start trying for the next child, I go to see my GP. My GP may not necessarily say anything to me, but you may go there, they check your blood pressure and your blood pressure is high. You may go there, they find something that you never even thought you had. So always go see your GP to make sure that you are all clear. You're not going to see your GP yourself, please. You're going with your partner to see your GP to say, we want to start trying, and your GP will advise you on what to do. So always try to see your GP if you go off your contraception that you want to start trying for another baby. Another thing you want to do as well is start taking prenatal medicine, prenatal vitamins. I personally take folic acid. I actually tried pregnant care medicine. It's too big for me. I cannot swallow that massive tablet. So you see, I just go for the tiny one that fits my throat. So I go for folic acid and vitamin D. So every time I'm trying to get pregnant, I'm always with my folic acid. Actually, I will show you. Let me show you the one I have so that it's actually here with me. I always have this because obviously, like I said, I'm trying for number 4. So I always have my folic acid and I also have my vitamin D. These are the two that I have: folic acid and vitamin D. You can decide to take whatever brand you want to take. It's up to you, but just make sure you're taking prenatal vitamins if you're trying to conceive. Another thing that you want to start doing is you have to be very intentional with your lifestyle. Whenever I am thinking of trying to conceive, it shouldn't actually be when you're trying to conceive, but because for the purpose of this video, that I'm talking about trying to conceive after contraception, you have to be very intentional. I am so intentional with my life. For example, I start taking a lot more spinach. I start taking a lot more fruit and vegetable. I reduce junk, like if possible completely take away junk from my food. I make sure I am fit and well. I'm doing my exercises. I'm just intentional with my life, because at the end of the day, I am the one who is going to carry this pregnancy. It's not my husband. I'm going to carry this pregnancy. So if I'm carrying weight already that I feel already heavy, it's going to be a lot more difficult for me. Now, I'm not trying to say that you have to lose weight. If that's what you want to do, fine. But personally, I try to get to a weight where I feel like, okay, I'm light enough to be able to carry another human being. I don't want to be too heavy. That's a personal choice. There are other things that you can do in terms of lifestyle. So all I'm just saying is that live an intentional life. Don't live it to like, okay, oh, I should have done this now. You know what? I should have just done this if I had known. No. Start reading, start researching the things you need to do before you get pregnant, the things you need to know before you get pregnant, so that it will not take you unaware. You're actually proactive about your life. You're actually intentional about what you're going to be doing. Another thing that you want to do as well is obviously have sex at the right time. Okay, one of the things that I've experienced through this my research on getting pregnant, I've done a lot of videos in terms of getting pregnant. I've done a lot of videos. If you haven't seen them, you may want to go on my channel and check all the videos I've done: how to check your ovulation, how to increase your chances of having a baby boy. All these are the things that I have experienced myself, so I'm sharing my experience actually to other ladies and to other families. So having sex at the right time is very, very important, because you only have 12 hours in a whole 28 days or in a whole month to actually get pregnant. It's amazing, isn't it? So if you're able to time it properly within that 12 hours when your egg is released or before your egg is released, you're going to get pregnant. So have sex. And guys, don't just have sex. like a robot or have sex, you know, like because you want to get pregnant, the sex is different. Enjoy, you know, that sex that is going to make you pregnant. Make it special. Enjoy it. Make it amazing. Make it memorable. Don't make it like robots. Don't make it like, oh, this one has to be like certain way, has to be the way, a particular way, out, in, out, ejaculate, out. No. Enjoy the process. Enjoy sex. Enjoy it. Don't see it as one of those amazing. And honestly, like I always advise, if you go off sex a few days before you actually start ovulating, you're going to want to have sex. And ovulation even increases your sex drive, which I'm going to be talking about as well. I'm going to make a video on the things to look out for, which tells you that you're ovulating. If it's not popping up on the card, that means I haven't made it, but look out for that video. Your sex drive is already high, so why not enjoy sex, right? Enjoy it. You know me, I love it. I love sex. I can talk about sex forever. Enjoy sex, then you get pregnant. Okay. Another thing which is very, very important, is relax. I'm talking to myself and I'm also talking to you as well, because one of the things that happen is that when we are so desperate to get pregnant, we are so in that mood that we want to get pregnant, we forget that when it comes to pregnancy, it has to do with hormones. It's hormone that controls stress. It's hormone that controls pregnancy. It's hormone that controls everything, releasing of your eggs. It's hormone that controls how you feel. Everything about us as women is hormone. When you don't relax, you don't rest, you don't relax your mind, you're thinking about it. Every sign that happens, you say, oh, that must be a sign of pregnancy. Everything that happens, you say, oh God, I'm bleeding now. Oh my God. You're so tensed up. You've put so much. Do you know one of the things I've observed these past few months that we've been trying? I am the one who is going crazy. I'm the one who is putting so much pressure on myself. My husband does not even bother himself at all. The amount of pressure that we put on ourselves as women when we are trying to conceive, only God will help us. Only God will help us. But there are things that you can do through this process that we are trying to get pregnant, or you're trying to get pregnant. There are things that you can do to actually let that pressure off you. If you need to watch Netflix, go and watch Netflix. If you need to get your head off something, by whatever you want to do to get your head off this whole unnecessary pressure you're putting on yourself. Let me tell you something. If your pressure, your blood pressure is high, you're putting yourself under this very intense pressure, you're not going to get pregnant. It's not a bad wish for you. I'm just telling you the truth. Because when your stress hormone is very high, it's going to affect every other hormone in your body, and it's going to make it difficult for you to get pregnant. I know it's easier said than done. Tell me about it. I have been through the process where I've put so much pressure on myself, and the months I've put so much pressure on myself is the month my period even comes earlier. If you can actually resonate with what I'm saying now, let me know in the comment section. Those months that you put so much pressure on yourself are the months that you do what? Your period comes even earlier than the normal time. So what's the point? It's not in our hand. I always say do what you can do and let God do for you what you cannot do. The only thing that you can do when it comes to getting pregnant is having sex. You cannot get the egg out of the ovaries. You cannot move the egg from the fallopian tube to the uterus where it's going to be implanting. You cannot make the egg to fertilize. You cannot make the sperm to go and fertilize the egg. You do not have any power to do anything. The only thing that is in your hand to do is have sex. That's it. So why not we just have sex and relax? There's time for everything. I always say, if God has it for you that you're going to get pregnant, you will get pregnant. It's not about how much you worry. It's not about how much you put pressure on yourself. It's all about what God desires for you. And I think there are certain times when we put so much pressure on ourselves, we just have to go back to God and say, Father, help us. Okay? It's not easy. It is not easy. Tell me about it. I've experienced it a lot. It's not easy. So relax, enjoy sex, okay? Plan ahead of time. So these are the things that you need to do if you're going to be conceiving after contraception. You need to do these things. That would actually help you to prepare your body, you get pregnant and get through this process. But for now, good luck with the process. Good luck on this journey. Honestly, if you get pregnant, let me know in the comment section, because I really want to celebrate you. I really want to give you a hug, a virtual hug. I really want to say well done. I really want to congratulate you. So let me know in the comment section when you finally get blessed with the fruit of the womb. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you actually have gotten pregnant after contraception, please let us know in the comment section and let us know the things that you did to increase your chances of getting pregnant faster. Thank you so much for watching. Be grateful, be positive, and be yourself. See you on my next video.